Just got to the gym. About to knock out these legs.
Okay. So people are going at what they see with the knife.
Always listen to Secret to Success podcast. Shout out Eric Thomas. It's a GOAT. Yeah, this is new gym I've been going to. Give y'all a tour on the inside. Let's get this money. There you go. Strawberry margarita. It's a solid pre-workout. GNC, like $35, I believe. It gets the job done. I like to switch up the pre-workouts. Just cycle through different ones so I don't get used to them. Just got changed up. About to get to it. You know I'm rocking that Fell Forward though. Forever Fell Forward. We got legs today. Let's get this money. Yes sir, just got in the gym. Check this out. This is the best. Empty gym. Got my guy over there. Only 2 people in the gym. Alright, so we're getting right into it. So starting out with some stretching, dynamic warm-up. Just really get the body prepared for the exercise. So starting off with some toe touches. Just get those hamstrings loose, get the glutes loose. As you see, I'm grabbing my toes, pulling down. Really trying to get that butt to the ground. Loosen up the hamstrings and the glutes. I can't stress enough how important it is to get a nice warm-up in before your workouts. So this is going to help warm up your joints, muscles, and just prepare them for the exercise and the load that you're about to put on them. So let's first loosen up the hamstrings. Now I'm going to do some hip swings, in and out, abduction, adduction. Just really opening up them hips. This is a staple in my leg workout. So do both sides. I usually do about 12, 15 each side. Switch over to the left. Don't neglect one side of your body. Make sure you're warming up each side exactly the same. Some leg kicks. Really exaggerate it. Then we're going to go into some hip openers. Really like these. Especially if you have tight hips. This will be real important to add in before your leg day. So just raising that knee up and extending out as far as I can. Go ahead and switch to the other side. Left leg. So I'm lifting that knee up as high as I can. Externally rotate, down. Really get those hips loose. Alright, we got the last one. Just some kicks, straight leg kicks. I like to get a lot of dynamic movements in, less than static movements. So a dynamic movement is just you're really moving the body. A static stretch is just getting the stretch. Alright, and the next one we got is an assisted squat. So you can use, what I'm using here is a row machine. You can use a bench, you can use the squat rack. It's something that you can put your hands on and grab. And all I'm doing is I'm getting down to squat as low as I can and just really getting comfortable in that position. So see, sway back side to side, add a little bounce to it. Just really warming up those hips and those knees. That's the main thing we're doing here. Going side to side. Really. The workout we got today. These 3. We got a warm up. It's lunges, step downs for the knees. It's all warm up. This is gonna be our working sets here. Then we got some core to finish. There's legs and core. 9, 7, 22. Helps me to write down my workouts just to keep me on track. Make sure I'm progressive overloading and just increasing, getting better each week. Alright, so we got our stretches out the way. Dynamic stretches. Hips nice and loose. Hamstrings nice and loose. Now I'm about to start on some warm-up exercises. So, first one we got is walking lunges. On these, do about 4 sets, 3 sets, down and back. You can't tell, but what I'm doing is on the way down, I'm focusing on keeping my knee past my toes. What this is going to do is put more emphasis on my quads really get the quads warmed up. And then on the way back, what I'm doing is I'm really getting a nice long stride. So I'm keeping my knee above my toe, if not behind it. This is gonna put more emphasis on my hamstrings and my glutes. So I'm hitting all sides of the legs with these lunges. About 4 sets of those, no weight. And now, after the regular lunges, I'm gonna do some lateral lunges. I like to use a box for more stability. You can use a bench, you can use a squat rack, just whatever your local gym has. But in this case, we're using the box. Another reason I like to use the box for extra assistance is so that I can really focus on the form. And with this, we're hitting more of that outside quad. Nice and low. Get those out the way. Now the last one, we call these negatives. You can get up on a treadmill, as you see here, if you got any small boxes, or even like a bench. But all you're doing is you're just lowering that straight leg all the way down, touching the bottom of your foot, and coming back up. This is going to warm up that vastus medialis, or it's going to warm up your quads in a nice, safe, and healthy way. So if you have knee problems, I'd highly recommend adding this in before your leg.
Warm-up's done. I'm about to get straight into the workout. Point of the warm-up is just to get blood flow to the muscles, get the heart rate up, get the joints loose. Resting heart rate is usually like 50. You see here, it's backwards, but we got it up to, what we get it up to? Got it up to about 110, So it's decent. I got a light sweat. The warm-up doesn't have to be too intense. Just the main thing is to get you ready for the workout. So I feel about ready, and your body will let you know too. But yeah, man, let's get it. Leg day.
Alright, so we're getting into the workout. Starting out with some regular squats, barbell squats. I like to start out with just bar squats, no extra weight. And here I'm just focusing on my form, making sure my posture is right, making sure I'm getting my proper muscle contractions. Just really preparing myself for that extra weight. The last thing you want to do is add a bunch of weight on your back, no warm up, go in and just start squatting or doing any exercise. That can lead to injury, and that injury is going to set you back. So take your time. It's a long game. Make sure your form's right. Get a nice warm up. So got those out the way. Now about to start increasing weight. So start out 135. Still got chicken legs, so just bear with me. We're starting at 135. It's my first official warm-up set. Again, just focusing on that form, muscle contraction. Make sure that posture is on point. About 10 to 12 of these.
We got the man, the myth, the legend in the building. Say what's up to the people.
So here, just going up in weight. Get a little speed on this. I know it's not the most entertaining or educational thing, but just putting up the weight. Going up 40 pounds, we're going up to 175. My first working set.
Alright, top set. Start off 135, 155, 185, 205. After this 205, I'm gonna drop it back down to 135. I'm just gonna burn them out. He's back.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
This beast. IFBB Pro. Look at the form. Look at the form.
Alright, so we got the squats out the way. Really just getting those legs on fire. Now we're going to really focus on the quads. So here I'm doing a split squat with that rear leg elevated. Just like to use dumbbells. Go over to a Smith machine. On these, I'm focusing on keeping my chest up, letting my hips sink towards the ground, and really keeping all that weight on that front leg. Elevating the back leg really helps isolate that front leg. So if you were to do a regular one with both feet on the ground, then your back leg will give you extra support. We're here, it's really making you put all that weight on that front leg. Try to fully extend at the top, get a nice contraction of the quads. Knock these out. Alright, next exercise we got some barbell RDLs. This is definitely one of my favorite leg day workouts. Reason is it's easy to progressively overload with, and you can really add some weight on. So here, focus on keeping my back nice and straight. As I'm going down, the main thing is focus on just pushing that butt back. So what you want to do is look for a stretch in your hamstrings. Alright, so after I did my compound movements, we did our squats, we did our lunges, we did RDLs. I like to finish up with some leg extensions and some leg curls. Now I usually add in a drop set on these two. So on the leg extensions, make sure fully extend at the top and control the weight on the way down, just to help really burn that muscle up. And these I like to do a lot more reps too versus your compound lifts. And you see here I'm doing a drop set, so I'm dropping the weight 40%, 40-50%, then I'm repping them out. Still controlling it on the way down, but trying to fire up as fast as I can. Alright, and to finish out, we got those hamstring curls. I like the lying hamstring curls. I feel like I can get more of a contraction with these. So still the same thing, really squeezing at the top and controlling it on the extension. Trying to feel that stretch. So we got a nice stretch, come up, contraction. Nice stretch, come up, contraction. Do a drop set on these too. Here, dropping the weight. Minimal rest, right back into it. Still keeping my form solid. Nice stretch, contraction. Stretch, contraction. And that's a typical leg day form. Nice, short, and sweet, but effective.